Hey, we have gotten away from our science warm-ups lately, and I aim to make some changes there and get more of these happening. So, first off, if you want, make a screenshot of that so you can print it, okay? Because I didn't have time to do that this morning. So you're on your own on that if you'd like to print it and then fill stuff in. But I think this is one of those ones that you can just fill stuff in because we're actually going to be doing this bottom part on another piece of paper anyway. So, observations. How can you observe? Think to yourself. Maybe pause. All the different ways you can observe. Press pause, write down a whole bunch. Okay, welcome back. You can observe with your eyes, your ears, your nose, all of your senses, right? You can taste something and make an observation. You could smell something, you could feel something, you could see something or hear something. And you can use tools to help you make observations. Like what would be some tools you can use to help you see things? Press pause, write down a few. Welcome back. Yes, you can use microscopes, you can use telescopes, binoculars, glasses. You can use x-rays to help you see things that you normally wouldn't be able to see. So all sorts of tools that could help you see things. And there are tools to help you observe all sorts of things. You might say it smells smoky, but they actually have tools that analyze what is in the air, and they can tell you how smoky it is. Okay, all sorts of tools to help you make observations, which leads us to the next question: what is the difference between a qualitative observation and a quantitative? Okay, those words sound a lot alike, right? They all start with a Q-U-A and they all end with tative, right? So yeah, a lot the same. The first one has to do with quality, and quality is something you would describe. He is tall. That was loud. It is smoky. Okay, this is heavy. These are all qualitative observations that someone could make. Okay, where a quantitative observation is the same idea, but you're actually going to attach a quantity or a number to it. Okay, so instead of saying this is heavy, you might say this weighs 44 kilograms. Okay, instead of saying he is tall, you might say he is 183 centimeters tall. Okay, so a quantitative observation is something we strive for in science because it's specific, right? If there's a number on it, you're not just saying it's heavy, you're saying how much it weighs, how much mass it has. And so quantitative observations are what we like in science much, much better. Where in poetry, you would like a qualitative observation, right? Her eyes were as blue as as Crater Lake is what I would say. Yeah, I would say Crater Lake is the second prettiest blue you've ever seen, and the first prettiest blue is the color of my wife's eyes. Right? Smart. Make note, boys. That's the kind of stuff you want to say. All right. Anyway, back to quantitative and qualitative. Remember, quantitative, the big thing there is it should have a number with it. It's an observation with a number. Okay, now the pumpkins are almost sold out. This is the weight of all the ones that are left: 14 pounds, 28 pounds, 22, 21, right? I want you to make a stem and leaf plot on that. Okay, so go ahead and press pause and go start. Okay, and then if you need a hint, you're totally stuck, come back. Okay, okay. Welcome back. How we make a stem and leaf plot? Remember, stems and leaves. I'm looking at all these numbers, and it looks like they're in the teens, right? That's with a 10 in the ones place. They're in the 20s. That's with a 2 in the tens place. Some of them are in the 30s, right? And we even have one in the 40s, right? But they're all either 10s, 20s, 30s, or 40s. That makes it easy to make those tens place be our stems. So I'm going to say the 10s, the 20s, the 30s, and the 40s. Now, I'm just going to make these. Sometimes people put them in order first. I'm just going to make it and say, okay, 14. I'm not going to put a 4 right here, right next to the 1, because I might have a 13 or a 12 or 11. I'm not sure. I'm glancing through, I do see a 12. So I don't want to put it right there because I want these leaves to be in order. Okay? So there is a 12. I'm going to put a 2 here. There is a 17. Put that to the right of the 4, but maybe leave some space in case there's a 15 or a 16, right? I notice another 17. What do I do with that? I put another 7 on the stem of the 1s. I put another leaf of 7. Okay? Any more? Oh, there's a 19. That's going to go to the right. Okay, 18. Ooh, glad I had some space between that 7 and that 9, right? There's another 18. Uh-oh, and I got to squeeze this one, right? I got to squeeze this one. That would be the advantage of putting these in order first. Then you know exactly what's going on. I got a 15 there, so I got the 5. Going to go between the 4 and the 7. Looks like there's another 19, so I'm going to put a 9 over here. I don't think I have any more, but as I cross them out, I might find another one. 28, okay? 8 is sort of a bigger digit, so I'm going to put this off to the right quite a bit. There's a 22. Got to make room for 21s and 20s, right? Speaking of 21, I'm going to put a 1 here, right? What do you put for 33? Well, I go to the stem of 3 and a leaf of 3. Put it off to the right in case there's a 30 or 31, 32, right? 20, what do I do with that? I go to the 2s and I put a 0. Now I can put that right next to this line. Even if I need another 0, I can put it there, right? 29, that's going to go way to the right on the 20s. 31, put that there in case I have a 0 or 2. 28, there's another 8 on the 2. All right, there's 2 of them there. That means there's 2 28s. 22, another 22, put another 2 there. 39, way off on the 3, right? The stem of 3, that's 39. 21, what do I do with that? I go put a 1 here. Okay, 25, that's going to go on the stem of 2s. Put a 5. 48, wow. Way out there. And 22 and 23. I want to double check I got them all. Sort of cross out as I go. And bam, you made a stem and leaf plot. Pretty cool. Now, if I said what's the range of all your numbers, it's right there. The biggest number is 48. What's the smallest number? 12. So what is the range? You can get it that fast. Okay. How about what is the median? Remember the median? It's the middle number. Well, how many numbers do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So let me see. 12 and 13 are the 2 middle numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is a 1. And 13 is a 2. So 21 and 22 are the 2 middle numbers. What's the middle of those? 21 and a half. Bam. I got the median that fast, right? Is there a mode? Remember what a mode is? That's the number that happens the most often, right? So you underline the M and O, remind yourself that. Let's see, I got 2 17s, 2 18s, 2 19s. I got 2 21s. I got 3 22s, 2 28s. So 3 22s, the mode is 22. Okay, stem and leaf plots are not that hard to make, and they're pretty handy once you've made them and getting a whole lot of other numbers, right? I can immediately tell just by glancing on this, most of the numbers are around here, right? Look at that, between 17 and 23, right? I got like more than half the numbers between 17 and 23. That's a bulge, right? Okay, all right, good job. We will have another science warm-up this week. Hang in there, all right?